Welcome to Next Level You. Today, we're diving into the mindset of success, power, and resilience by exploring some of the most impactful quotes from none other than Andrew Tate. Love him or hate him, one thing's undeniable. His words have inspired millions to take control of their lives, face their fears, and redefine what it means to be truly unstoppable. In this chaotic, fast-paced world, so many of us struggle with self-doubt, procrastination, and the fear of failure. But here's the thing. Greatness isn't reserved for a select few. It's a choice, a mindset, and most importantly, a commitment. Andrew Tate has a way of cutting through the noise and delivering the raw, unfiltered truth that many of us need to hear. His words challenge you to think bigger, to work harder, and to believe in your ability to shape your destiny. As you listen to these quotes, I encourage you to go beyond just the words. Let them ignite a fire within you. Take a moment to reflect. What are you doing with your life right now? Are you moving closer to the person you're meant to be? Or are you standing still, letting fear and excuses hold you back? Today, we're not just talking about success. We're talking about reclaiming your personal power, stepping into your purpose, and unlocking the version of you that's been waiting to emerge. So sit back, take a deep breath, and open your mind as we explore the wisdom and unapologetic truth of Andrew Tate. Let these quotes be your reminder that no matter where you are right now, you are capable of so much more. The power to change your life begins the moment you decide to take action. This is your wake-up call. This is your moment. Let's dive in and take that first step toward the next level, you.
I want you to understand at home, whether you're successful or unsuccessful, you wish to be where you are. Even if you think you are not happy where you are, I can promise you you are. Because if you're truly uncomfortable, you can't even sleep. If you wished to be big, you'd be big. You would train all day, every day. There is no such thing as wanting to be big and wishing to be big truthfully and not being big. If you say to a man, do you want to be bigger? They'll all say yes. But do they really wish for it? Oh, you'll take it for free. Well, you'll take anything for free. You'll take a Toyota Corolla for free. You won't buy one. Taking something for free is very different than going out there and earning it and paying for it. Because truthfully, when you wish for something with all of your heart, never in history has the universe or God failed to give it to you. Anything you've ever truly wished for in your entire life, you have gotten 100% of the time.
You don't need fun. You need purpose. You need a mission. You need something larger than yourself to live for. You're just some empty vessel with no soul and no spirit trying to attract dopamine from the asinine, put it into your blood, and just be a fucking inept idiot bouncing around on some substance, worshiping some music artist who wouldn't give a shit if you fell out of a plane and smashed into the fucking ground. Think of the shit your parents went through to get your ass alive, to feed you, the doctor's appointment, taking your ass to school, waking up, feeding you, the money they had to make, all this shit they went through. So 20 years later, you can say you're sad. Do you have any respect for your elders?
I'm not a coward. I don't care if I don't sleep again for the rest of my life. I refuse to take any fucking pill, and I refuse to sit and have my mind altered by anything I do not control. I don't care if I have nightmares for the rest of human time.
Right.
As long as I'm in charge of my mind, I'm in charge of my life. If God decides that I don't need nightmares anymore, I'll fathom out how to stop it. If God decides I need to wake up in the middle of the night in a sweat, fearful or afraid they're coming to get me, then that's God's plan for me, and that's what I'm going to deal with. I'm not a coward. I'm not afraid of any of these things. I'm not afraid of feeling bad. I'm not afraid of anxiety. I'm not afraid of panic. This is one of the things I think a lot of men out there struggle with, is they're so worried and afraid of bad feelings. And to me, that's just showing that you've had an easy life. Like, there's real people out here who are trying to kill you. There's people out here who put a knife in your neck. You're scared of what? Feeling sad? Who cares? Like, there's real problems. What are you worried about feeling sad for? Who gives a
All over now, right? You're a man, you have responsibilities. I think we're here to do important things, and important things are going to be difficult, and they're going to be hard, and you're going to get frustrated. But that's what gives you purpose. I think we're here to struggle. I think we're here to endure pain. I think we're here to just see how hard we are, to think that going through terrible things and living through them and coming out the other side is one of the most fantastic things. My advice is that one day you're going to look back on all the things you're currently going through and you're going to be glad they happened. If you have the right mental model, if you change how you think, one day you will look back and be glad they happened.
Life's not about money. Life's about being a legend. Life's about sticking to your word. God will always reward you in the end if you stick to your word. It may seem like in the short term when you're in a jail cell it wasn't worth it, but in the long run, sticking to your word and being a man who doesn't snake anybody, who stands up for what he believes in, always pays off. Honor, dignity, respect is always the right way. God will never reward you unless you stick to those.
If you actually try your best, you can't lose. God is watching and he rewards those who want it the most. If you want it the most, you can have it. It's a competition. Every dollar you want, the house you want, the car you want, other people want. You have to win. You have to want it the most and genuinely do your best because most people aren't capable of doing their best anymore. You cannot fail.
Take care of yourself, train hard, become extremely successful, stay off the streets, stay out the clubs, don't go down any of that mess. You're at the height of your energetic powers and it should all be focused in the correct direction. You'll be glad you used it correctly when you're older.
Pay attention to that now.
Man, when things are not the way you want them to be, the natural result is anger. Keep the anger, learn some self-control, and focus effectively. Unlimited motivation awaits. You should be extremely unhappy that you're a nobody, when you should be dedicated to the idea of doing something about it. And if you do those things, you can become a hero. All you have to do is take all the anger you should naturally feel because you're insignificant, because you're a kid, and dedicate it towards something important.
Halloween, October 31st, is the best day of the year to find a wife. Contact all the women you know and say what you're dressing up for Halloween, and you'll hear all their different costumes. I'm Tinkerbell. Find that girl who goes, I don't really celebrate Halloween, I'm staying home. Wife her. Done. They're done.
Don't worry, just go to school and work hard in school. Don't worry, just go to college and work hard in college. Don't worry, just get university debt. Don't worry, just get a career, then get a mortgage, pay your mortgage, pay off your student loans. Don't worry, when you're 68, you might be able to go on holiday. Don't worry. Take your injections, take 9 or you lose your job, then you lose your house, then you lose your family, then you lose everything. Don't talk out of line. Don't write on Facebook or you lose your job. You have student debts to pay. Be quiet, be good. Happy lives, you'll have a good life. No, that's all a lie, that's all garbage. What's the point of saying to a woman, I love you, but I can't protect you, I can't fix your problems, I can't educate you, I can't improve your life, I can't give you what you need for your future, but I love you. Then the love isn't worth anything. Then it's garbage. And if you're living a life which prevents you from being competent enough to give her those things, then you have to ask yourself, do you really love her?
There's a version of you that never sleeps in, never skips training, never wastes time. There's a version of you who never fails. It is waiting for you.
If God is going to give you the chance to become a successful person, he has to make it difficult. He has to lay out a gauntlet, because within that gauntlet, some people will quit and they can go become losers, which allow the people who do not quit to be winners. You're on the highway, you're driving. There's exits all along the way to Loserville, Loser Town. When you're tired, when you don't feel like working, when you don't have enough time, when it's difficult, you can get off the highway anytime you want, but if you stay on the highway, you will end up a winner. When I hear people say, oh, it's hard, or I don't have time, etc., etc., all you're doing is telling me you're a loser. Every single winner feels the same as you do. The difference is they do not quit. They do not give up. They do not make excuses. They stay on the highway. Make a choice. Stress is mine, happiness is yours. Pain is mine, joy is yours. But you are mine. I suffer, and you get the good side of my suffering, but you're mine. And that's the masculine essence in the first place. That's the reason. I mean, look at Christmas Day. Dad gets the worst presents. He gives the presents.
He gets a tie.
That's right. That's what men are supposed to do. And that's why we work all year long.
You never skipped training, you were training every single day. You never slept in, you were never lazy. There's this version of you. Imagine the person you would be. Genuinely imagine what you would look like. Imagine where you would live. Imagine the car you would drive. Imagine how much your woman would respect you. Imagine the love you would see in her eyes when she looks at you with adoration like a king. Imagine your existence. That person is waiting for you, and the only thing that's stopping you from being that person is your monumental laziness.
Stress is mine, happiness is yours. Pain is mine, joy is yours. But you are mine. And he's like, I suffer, and you get the good side of my suffering, but your mind.
And there you have it, some of the most profound and unapologetically raw wisdom from Andrew Tate. These aren't just words, they're a call to action. They're a challenge for you to rise above your limitations, silence the doubts, and take charge of your destiny. Success isn't about luck, it's about discipline. It's about choosing growth over comfort, courage over fear, and persistence over quitting. The journey to greatness isn't easy, but that's exactly what makes it worth it. If there's one thing I hope you take away from today, it's this: you are far more powerful than you've been led to believe. Your potential is limitless, but it's up to you to tap into it. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life of your dreams. It's on you to create it. Now it's time to reflect and act. What can you start doing today to align your actions with the life you deserve? Maybe it's a small habit, a shift in mindset, or simply choosing to believe in yourself a little more. Whatever it is, don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is now. Thank you for spending your time here with me today. If this video resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe to Next Level You for more content that will help you unlock your potential and create the life you've always envisioned. Remember, you are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. Go out there and make it happen. Until next time, stay focused, stay disciplined, and always strive for the next level, you.